Hello and welcome to a new video. Life. You know the amount of times that I've thought I'm depressed. When people say, oh, I'm depressed, he might be confused when just not having a purpose in life. Now, it's not me that says this, but there are several psychologists that talk about this. Many people that actually believe they're depressed, but then they find out that actually they just have no purpose in life, or not really that they don't have a purpose, but they haven't found their purpose within their hearts. So this makes them feel lost, makes them feel alone, makes them feel like, what am I here for? Am I here for anything except for surviving, paying rent, and working every single day for 8 hours? Is there anything else in life than that? Can I truly feel happy? Now, to begin with, I want to say that yes, there are people that will be actually depressed and have a massive problem. To begin with, I want to say that obviously there are certain people that actually are depressed and have a problem that really needs solving and stuff. But this is a video for people that are probably not sure if they're depressed. And I have known so many people within my family that I've spoken with them about this, and they have agreed with me. Yeah, like when I've said this, they've told me that is so true. I actually thought I was depressed is because society, the news, Instagram, everyone is telling me I'm depressed. Just because I feel bad about this. I'm like, oh, I'm depressed. And I even feel worse because they tell me I'm depressed. And I've only recently realized that I'm not excited about my life. Like, I feel like I have no purpose. And she explained to me, like, all I do is just go to work, so I spend 90% of my time thinking about work. I go to work, I do my best, come home exhausted, keep thinking about job, feed myself, maybe then hang out with my boyfriend, and then spend the rest of the day just watching something on like any platform, that is just wasting my life, and I don't really enjoy it. It just feels like I'm not doing anything for myself except for surviving and doing what everyone else is telling me that I'm supposed to do. Everyone else is supposed to tells you that you're supposed to be doing. But have you ever wondered that there's more in life than that just going to a job? And even though some people may actually find a purpose in their job because they actually love it, but unfortunately, let's be real, most of us don't love our jobs. Most of us are just doing it because we need to pay rent, and it's what we have to do, and it's not so bad. And so many people have it much worse, and it could be worse, and it's not so bad. And we gossip with our family members about how bad it is, and how our boss treats us so bad, and our colleagues are rude. But we're not really happy, are we? And life doesn't have to be only work. I understand it's a part of your life, but you need to find a purpose in life. And you can find this purpose outside work. I'm not saying quit your job, this and that, but I'm saying open yourself to the possibilities that you have in life. You could be doing so much. Yet you're doing nothing. Because you think that there's nothing to be done. And I spoke about this with my sister recently, and I was telling her, well, you need to find something that you love. You need to find a passion. Have you tried, all the sports that exist in the world? You haven't even tried, like, two of them, like, start trying different sports because she wants to do sports, but it's always like, oh, I don't know what to do, and then you do nothing for years. So I told her, just do a sport. Listen, go and try roller skating, go and try running, go and try going to the gym, go and try dancing classes, go and try, because I truly believe there is a sport for everyone. And there are thousands of sports. It doesn't just have to be football and basketball. There's so many sports. And I truly believe there's a sport for every single person on this planet, because there's just so many. And for me, like, ping pong and stuff is also a sport. So dancing as well. So there's so much. There's so much to be explored. And I believe when you open yourself to these things that are literally throwing yourself out of your comfort zone, that's when you can truly discover who you are and who you want to be. And that's how you can meet people, and that's how you can truly find your purpose in life. That's all you're seeking for, because as humans function being always looking forward for something. Why am I happy now? Because I'm looking forward for tomorrow, because I know I'm going to go somewhere and have really nice breakfast. Or maybe, next week is my mom's birthday and we're going to go to this place. In 3 days, I'm going to be my cousin. We're going to go to this cafeteria and I'm going to see her daughter, and in 2 months I'm gonna go to this trip. We're always happy in life because we constantly have things that we're looking forward to. We always have things to look forward for, and that's what keeps us excited. If you are going to a job you don't love and you have no hobbies, you have nothing that makes you feel like you have a sense of purpose, how are you going to be happy? When all that we seek is just feeling like we have a purpose, and your purpose might be, our purposes might be so different. Your purpose might be spending more time with your grandmother, and that will make you, maybe that makes you feel like fulfilled and like you're doing your best because you're improving her life. And that's amazing. And maybe his purpose or your purpose, maybe your purpose is, having a lot of money and you can help your parents and just having a lot of money and help yourself first and have a nice house and adopt dogs. Maybe my purpose is to get a really nice body, take care of myself, and maybe coach others to also get fit. All of us have different goals, but we do have to find it. I have realized that as human beings, we don't work well when we're just surviving and we have nothing that we're excited about. And you might have a job you don't love, but yet you have a purpose. Maybe you started a YouTube channel, maybe I don't know, maybe even your job that you don't love, you're going to get a raise and you're really excited about it because it's going to allow you to earn more money, and maybe in certain amount of time you'll be able to buy something you want to buy. But there's always something you are looking forward to get, or something you're looking forward for, and there is always that sense of I have a purpose. I feel like I have a purpose because I have 2 YouTube channels that I love and I dedicate more full of my time to recording, editing, and I love it. And even though they're starting, I know they will arrive somewhere. And I know that if I put up the work and I do not stop, I know I will get there. And that gives me a sense of purpose because that's my goal, helping people. So I have a purpose. I found my purpose, right? And once again, you might love the job and maybe your purpose is within your job and you already found it. But so many people think that they're depressed just because they haven't found a life purpose. And what I'll recommend if you're in the situation, you need to just jump. It's not gonna be a soft journey. You need to literally, like I told my sister, just try 1,000 different spots. I do not care. When you find one that you love, you stay in that one, but you need to try it, because what happens is that you are locking yourself in a cage. You're so young, and you're locking yourself in this cage. You're not allowing yourself to explore anything new, as if you were like 100 years old. Like, please, you have so much to still learn about yourself. Allow yourself to learn those things. Allow yourself to find your purpose. That's what she needs. She literally just needs to find her purpose, but she hasn't allowed herself to do so. She's just been like, oh, I'm so sad, and she said that, but she hasn't changed her behavior. So if you don't change your behavior and your actions, how are you supposed to feel differently? Yeah, I'm depressed. Then she realized, oh, I'm actually not depressed, but then you actually need to do different actions in order to feel the things that you want to feel. Otherwise, how are you gonna analyze it? You will never get that if you don't change those daily steps. Maybe when you come back from work, instead of spending the next 8 hours looking at platforms, watching movies and things that make you feel empty, and eating any kind of unhealthy foods, maybe go that hour to that sport, because that is opening your door, and you'll meet people that, and just the fact of trying something new will open your mind just to know more about you. And maybe just the step you took about trying that sport and enjoying it, maybe that will actually inspire you to do something. Oh my gosh, I have this idea that I would love to do, or maybe that's your purpose. Maybe you think, oh my gosh, my purpose is just literally enjoying this sport and being better. And I feel like that's my purpose. So your purpose doesn't have to be something big. It doesn't have to be creating a company, having a super successful YouTube channel. Your purpose is just something that makes you feel excited to be alive every day, and that makes you be on earth and on balance, and you know what you're doing every day, and you're working towards that, and you are enjoying your life, and you're not thinking, I am missing something out. Is it just this? Is this all that life has to offer? There has to be more. That's why you can't think. Because when you think that is when you know that you lack something. And once again, yes, obviously there are people that are depressed and like that is real, but like so many people mistake the fact that they've gone into this negative circle of repeating the same day all the time, and they just think that they're depressed, but the reality is they're just lacking life. You know, we are supposed to explore, and that means just doing amazing things and doing all the time new things. That's how you get to know yourself. So the issue that most people are like, yeah, okay, I'll try, but then they don't do it. They keep repeating the same patterns. So obviously if you keep repeating the same patterns, you're gonna get the same result. Exactly. Because it's very easy to be like, oh yeah, you still have to do that, you're so right, but then doing it is another thing. You have to need to take action and get yourself out of the comfort zone, and you know that you're going to feel uncomfortable when you go to try those sports by yourself. You know, you're going to be nervous and you're going to be like, what am I doing here? But like, honestly, things are always so much worse in our heads. You just need to find your purpose, and once again, it can be anything in the world. But right now, I don't feel like I'm lacking anything. I know that I am where I personally want to be, and that I am doing the work to get the things that I want to get. Now, are you doing the work to get the things that you want to get? Have you found yourself? I mean, we're always not knowing and learning things about ourselves, and we always change anyways. But like, are you what you want to be? Are you doing things that make you feel better every day about you? Are you just surviving? Because that's when things can get bad. You need to remember that you matter, and that you deserve, and that you have to allow yourself and give yourself the minimum self-respect of knowing I deserve good things. I deserve to live a life worth living. And if I don't feel such thing, I need to change things. And maybe that also means leaving your job, you know, and trying and finding one that you actually love. Or maybe finding the job that you really love whilst you have that one, if you need the money. You know, and then when you find the job you love, you can actually quit. And you might think, oh, that's rude, because listen, no one is going to think about yourself if you didn't do so. It's either you think about yourself or good luck. Because the world is not ugly, but it's certainly not perfect, and people just look for themselves. I'm not saying say the same day, oh, I'm leaving, no. But you know, doing the right way, but think for yourself and for your own good and benefit. Otherwise, no one will. You know, a life like that is certainly not worth living. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this inspired you to get to know yourself, to just honestly do the craziest things you can think of that you've thought, like parachute. I don't care. Anything that makes you feel excited, like this is gonna turn your life upside down, do it. Do it, because you're alive and healthy and you have the chance, and you need to keep knowing yourself, okay? Do not, because you have a job, go in a cage and forbid yourself from growing as a human being. That's why you're unhappy, okay? I know you have the power. We all do. We just have to realize that. And as the Harry Potter quote says, that I don't quite well remember, happiness can be found if one remembers to turn on the light. Something like that. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. I wish you the best in the world.